silent. The big difference with Don Juan is that this movie actually had synchronized sound. So the film shifts from sound recorded on set. It had 6 recordings of songs and interactive ad-libbed dialogues that were one of Jackie, who is the main character of the film, addressing the audience, and the second one of him addressing his mother. The Jazz Singer was directed by Alan Crosland, and the script was adapted by Alfred A. Cohn. It was based upon a play made by Samson Raphaelson, and it's called The Day of Atonement. It is an 88-minute film, and that showcases a Jewish family that is encouraging the continued legacy and heritage of their son as a synagogue chanter. Although he seems a bit more interested in jazz, and so he pursues it. An interesting fact about the film is that the primitive nature of sound technology allowed the different sounds of the set, the natural sounds of the set, to be audible to the public, so it's very rustic. The way to achieve this recording was really difficult for the poor cameraman who had to stand in a closeted, completely confined space in which he was set with a camera for no longer than 5 minutes because the heat of the cameras would just burn him inside. So the intervals during the 6 performances that Al Johnson did were very tough to record. As well, that confined space restricted the camera activity, so during the entire 6 performances we had still camera. The process of making sound was another painful and long development. The first one to ever attempt it was Thomas Alva Edison with the help of his friend Muybridge. After many failed tryouts, he decided to give up. The 3 main problems that he found were synchronization of the sound, the playback volume, and the fidelity of the recording. Finally, in 1919, Lee DeForest, an American inventor, led on to the first film on sound technology. The next problem that sound encountered was it wasn't very appealing to the production companies, since it was a new technology that wasn't really certain to be profitable. But the only one who vouched for it was Sam, one of the 4 Warner brothers, who convinced his brothers and procured on the technology that would enable the Jazz Singer to happen. An interesting trivia fact that is also sad is that the day before the premiere, Sam Warner died. So he wasn't able to see the accomplishment that he made, nor did his brothers who didn't attend the premiere, which was a smashing success. Vitaphone Sound System, which is a company owned by Warner Brother Productions, earned $3.5 million on the box office. And of course, the profits proved the industry that sound was a technology worth investing in. There are many theories of why the Jazz Singer was such a success. One of them involves Al Johnson's already known personality. He was a music entity of the USA at that time. But of course, the other one was that the special Oscar was awarded to him in May of 1929 in the very first ceremony of the Academy Awards. I quote, "For producing the Jazz Singer, the pioneer outstanding talking picture who revolutionized the industry." This allotted a launch of the picture in Europe, which premiered at the Piccadilly Theatre in London. And as film historian Rachel Lowe states, it made many in the industry realize at once that a change to sound technology was inevitable. Of course, we now possess different sources of entertainment that are different to reality and hopefully different to teen movies, just for Sam Warner's sake. So this is how the Jazz Singer was set as the first talkie. This is how it was made, and the struggles that it